Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Trying to find some room. It's Roche. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Scanning the field. It's Clay. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So LSU's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. LSU has moved into the red zone. They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good.
LSU 7, Clemson 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Clay. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here trying to hold on to that football to give his receivers a chance to get downfield. But how about this pass rush not only getting to him, but knocking the ball loose, and the defense is able to get on it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He hands it off from the gun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
14, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Last possession, they bubbled it away and set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that short completion. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The receiver makes the catch. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. Giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And there's the handoff. Powering through the defender. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 41, Clemson 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Clay. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Roche. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
Send the back in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Back to pass. It's Clay. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They'll run it to the right side. Powers through.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. They look to throw it here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Terrell. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking to pass. It's Clay. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll give it to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Look at that. He's still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Clay. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Went after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Clay. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short.
Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the Sophomore.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
With the catch, it's Roche. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but it's a big play for a 31. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Magoo.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
First and goal for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, Clemson, 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Dropping back, it's Clay. Looking deep to the right side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Will avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, he touched the middle there, but yet nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring out 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? A handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wide out. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Looking to pass. It's Clay. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Manning.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Caught over the middle. It's Roche. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Manning. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Dropping back, it's Clay. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen, but be short of the first down marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A play action, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Leaning on the run game here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Perez. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Here's the handoff. He finds some space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too.
And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.